Hello guys, good evening. This is Mike, Mr. Typhoon Padua, and we are back to another weekend edition. Actually, we are now moving into the new week of February 22, February 23 to 27, but this is the English version for today, Sunday to Wednesday, February 22 to 25, 2026. This is brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation, and we would also like to thank our partners Aboitiz Power and the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Leno Ravedo and our Honorable Vice Mayor Gabi Bordado. If you want the Tagalog version, kung gusto niyo ang Tagalog version, just click on the link here. And if you're watching via Facebook, just look at it. Just search our postings for the latest on the Tagalog version. So let's begin. We have the shear line is still stationary for the past few days over eastern Mindanao, eastern Visayas area. And right now, it's still there. Likely over here in the vicinity of eastern and central Visayas. There are thunderstorms occurring over Mindanao right now due to the easterlies, and the northeast monsoon is still there over Luzon and parts of the Visayas and Mimaropa. But within the next few weeks, it will start to weaken. But there's still another surge of the northeast monsoon come the first week of March, likely March 7, 8, or 9, based on the long-range forecast of the ECMWF and the GFS model. So it's still not the end. Usually middle of March until the last week of March, so it depends on what will be the climate condition this year, since we have is still an outgoing La Nina. We are now moving into the neutral conditions, or La Nada. So watch out for the entrance of the hot dry season, likely last week of March, as we move into April. During the time of the Lenten season, we are now moving into the hot dry season, or what we call in the Philippines, quote unquote, as the Philippine summer. So here's the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page, and here's the shear line, still active, and it's connected all the way beginning here over the Western Pacific, passing over Guam and the Marianas and into the Visayas and parts of Mindanao. But down here we have the easterlies beginning to strengthen, and the northeast monsoon still affecting this part of Luzon. Okay, so we have here the northeast monsoon. So what else? Here's the zoom in satellite animation from Windy. This is the blue image, infrared image. Since it's nighttime, you can see anything. So there are isolated thunderstorms occurring over Mindanao because of the easterlies, and the shear line is now moving over this area of the Visayas. So Cebu, Leyte, Samar provinces, Negros, especially along the slopes of Canlaon, please watch out for possible showers and isolated thunderstorms because of this shear line. While the northeast monsoon here is remain dry, nothing to worry about. Over the Bicol region, there might be some showers over Sorsogon, Albay, Masbate, as it is being affected well by the shear line, but not much compared to areas of eastern Visayas and northern Mindanao area. Now, if we take a look at the rain forecast, by tomorrow, Monday, the shear line will move into the eastern coastal waters of the Bicol region and over mainland Eastern Visayas. This central Visayas like Cebu will likewise have some showers or possible thunderstorms, while the rest of Mindanao might have some severe thunderstorms, particularly over Soxagen and Davao region. These are isolated, localized thunderstorms, part of the easterly wind flow of the easterlies. And if we take a look at the rainfall accumulation forecast for the next 5 days until we will move it into Sunday, last day of February. And the shear line for tomorrow, Monday, until Tuesday will start to weaken or dissipate. Okay. And then it will be replaced by the easterly wind flow or easterlies. These are warm winds from the Pacific, which could generate some thunderstorms across Visayas and Mindanao as well. So Tuesday, Wednesday will be that scenario. The rest of the sun will remain dry with some isolated showers, but not much. And the rainfall will be concentrated across Mindanao and Eastern Visayas until it start to become lesser and lesser until the last day of February or Friday into Saturday. There might still some isolated showers over Eastern Visayas, but generally speaking, across the whole of the Philippine Islands, we will remain dry and increasing hotter temperatures, but still on the cooler side. Between maybe the highest is 30 degrees, but the lowest is only up down to 24, 23. There might still be low temperatures of 20, 19 over the mountainous regions of our country. So it's still good. But as we move into March and into April, we will be transforming from cooler temperature or from the cool dry season to hot dry season. Okay. And what else for the waves? These are the wave heights. There are some good news now for the next 5 days until the last day of February. If we move this into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the wave heights over the East Philippine Sea will decrease of up to 2 to 2.5 meters. Still rough, but manageable if you have some large sea trolleys, but small sea crafts still choppy and some large waves. But if you're living over the central waters of our country, Sulu Sea, Visayan Sea, Ragay Gulf, Bohol Sea, into Toro Channel, it will be calm to light waves, so nothing significant here. It's great for fishing, particularly here over the West Philippine Sea. It will remain quiet for the next 5 days until the last day of February. That will be February 28th, Saturday. So we will return again this coming Wednesday for another update. So that ends our latest update for this evening of Sunday, February 22nd. This is Mike, Mr. Typhoon Padua saying have a great night. Have a great week ahead. And thank you so much for watching our channel. God bless to all.